Welcome back to another episode of the Mythic Giraffe podcast. I'm Chris.
It's magic.
Magic.
Magic. I'm Ron. On a nice, gorgeous August day.
Yeah, it's been freakishly nice for the past 5 days.
I know. I cut my grass today and I didn't feel like I was going to die.
God.
It's insane.
Although I will say it's been windy.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I was going to go for a bike ride and I was like, no, I'm not fighting this wind.
Well, we did just have tornado warnings again.
Oh my God. I had just fallen asleep. And evidently, I guess my phone went off. I didn't hear it. But then my wife came, busting in. There's a tornado warning. We have to go downstairs. I'm like, what? So,
well,
the kids are like, what's that noise? It's end of days. Go back to bed.
I thought they weren't supposed to hit the warning until a tornado had actually hit.
Well,
right?
So evidently there was something that was spinning in the air. So it just never touched down. So it was there. But yeah, I don't know. But then they also, I found out that there is a third level. There's the actual emergency, and it's actively happening because Cambridge had a flood emergency.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that St. Michael's was wrecked because the people at 16 were going off out. They were listening to St. Michael's just run call after call after call.
Yeah,
because 3 of them are from St. Michael's.
Yeah.
They said it was a lot of flooding down there.
Yeah.
Salisbury got nothing.
Yeah.
We had
I saw just east of us got 6 inches of rain.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes of real rain and that was it.
Yeah.
Because we got up for a fire alarm in the middle of it all. I'm like, here goes. We're not coming back to the station for 6 hours.
Right.
And then we were back at the station and didn't go anywhere for an hour. And then we got on calls that had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, well. Yeah, because I think a lot of people don't realize that a weather event comes through and it's everybody wants to call the fire department.
Yeah.
Oh, a tree fell across the street. I better call the fire department.
Yeah. I don't.
Did the tree fall on someone?
Right.
Is it on fire? If both of those are no, call Public Works, call the roads.
The part of the name of us is fire department.
Yeah.
I don't know where they became of, we're going to take care of everything that the police don't want to handle.
Yeah.
And I think it has to be partly because we don't dispatch Public Works. So when people call 911 to report a tree down, our dispatchers have nothing else to do but to send the fire department.
Yeah, because they're like, well, the cops aren't going to go there. They're not going to arrest the tree.
Yeah. And we don't get to say, what's the nature?
Yeah.
I got asked by dispatch again, what's the nature? And I wanted to be like, you ask me one more time, what's the nature? I'm going to give you a real nature. The nature is, I said, bring the cops here. That's the nature.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know it's the police trying to prioritize their limited resources, but when the fire department says we need the police, send the police.
Yeah.
Don't bug us anymore.
Yeah.
And obviously, you knew what I was on. You knew what the nature was. I wasn't getting my ass kicked because I know it sounded like, oh God, please send the police.
Yeah. Or I heard from a neighboring jurisdiction that they called for extra police because the 2 seasonal police that were there, between the 2 of them, weighed about 120 pounds, and the assailant was probably 250, 300 muscle. And they said, well, according to our readout, you've got 2 officers there. He's like, yeah, I need more.
Yeah.
Well, and they said, well, again, you have 2 there. Well, I got it. They said across the radio, evidently, I got to talk to a supervisor. It's like, what?
Yeah. But it's one of the most annoying things about our jurisdiction is that police don't just come on certain calls, like non-breathings and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not used to that world because you talk to other police departments and they go to those calls.
Yeah.
They're there to start CPR or do all of the things that we need them to do. Our police have no desire to do any of that stuff.
No. But our police also get their training on YouTube.
That's fair.
No, I mean, I'm honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that trauma call, and they're like, "How do you guys learn how to put the tourniquet and all on?" Oh, we watch a video. Okay.
As long as you don't put it on their neck, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I had somebody, I guess they were trying to poke a little bit. They're like, "Yeah, so what do you think about this climate change stuff?" I was like, "What's a thing? It's always been a thing. It's, that's why we're having these spikes and stuff." But yeah,
That's
so
why
that's
half
why
your
the,
peninsula's going to be underwater soon.
yeah, the Caribbean is, like 85 degrees right now or something crazy.
Yeah, I think the Florida beaches were 104-degree water in the water. It's not good, guys.
Yeah.
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 I could just put some air conditioners by it.
Yeah. That'll fix the problem.
It will, right?
Yeah. Did see something, and they were talking about how we can't air condition ourselves out of the problem. Yeah, it's true.
Hey, it's true, but I will try.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, like I didn't realize who was I talking to? It must have been my mother over this week, and like because I now I have like a really efficient air conditioning slash heating system in the house, and I have all of those things to make it a little. But her electrical prices are quadruple what mine are. In her old West Virginia house, it was
Huh.
insane. And she's like, she was talking about her new build, her new house, and she's like, I have this huge house, and my bill was only this. I'm like, your bill was how much?
Hmm.
My house is always basically air conditioned because I don't sleep in the night without air,
Right.
and I think my bill's like $100.
Hmm.
You know, but apparently, I guess it makes sense. The further you get away from the coast, where all the power plants are, the more expensive electricity is.
I guess, but
Never thought about
yeah. Time to put. You know what? She should put her own little, nuclear reactor in.
it. I told her solar panels. She's actually putting those solar single shingles
Yeah.
on her house. The one she just bought. They need a new roof anyways, so the guy's supposed to come this week.
Oh, that's cool.
To tell
Again,
him.
see, I would love to do solar. It's just I feel I don't know who I can trust.
Yeah, it always feels like a scam.
Yeah, they all do, and it's like
Yeah.
I want to trust you, but God, you seem like a scam artist.
Whenever they talk to you, they seem like a scam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. One company come up to me. They just because they knock on your. As soon as somebody knocks on your door,
Right.
you're like, okay, automatically I think you're a scam. Like
Yeah.
I've had like landscaper companies come by and they're like, oh, we're in the area, we'll do this. Okay, that's one thing. But you're sending a 14-year-old, 18-year-old kid. I don't know how old that
Yeah.
kid is. That's
Oh
walking
yeah,
around my neighborhood.
they're barely old enough to drive.
Right, and they're
Or
walking
they
around my
just
neighborhood.
dropped a little Skippy off and said, "We'll pick you up in 8 hours. Go find some houses."
Yeah, I don't believe that you're a real company.
Yeah.
I just automatically assume that's a scam. And some
Yeah.
kid showed up something about some solar credit that Delmarva Power owes people, and this. I'm like, everything you sounds like a scam.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
Delmarva Power owes me money, they're just going to give me the money.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they won't give you like a square. It's like, how much does this cost? Well,
Right.
you see, no, 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 no. What's the cost?
Right.
Let's just give me the cost.
Yeah. Tell me what this installation is going to cost. Tell me what the
Yeah.
upkeep's going to cost, and tell me what I'm going to make out of it.
Right. Yeah. And that's
But
the thing. I don't care if I don't make anything out of it. I just want something out of my electric bill.
yeah, I don't want to have to. I don't want to like double my bills.
Right.
You know.
Exactly.
And but I've always personally held that residential solar is not the solution to the problem.
Oh no.
It's a slight band-aid, but you really need like solar farms and
Yeah.
those kinds of things
Yep.
because you're just not going to get enough wattage off my house
Oh yeah.
to make
When I
that much
saw they were
difference.
trying to put one in somewhere in New Mexico, I want to say, and there's this group that's up in arms because they're like, well, this is going to disrupt the migratory patterns of some kind of gopher tortoise or something. I'm like, if the tortoise can't figure out how to walk around a 4x4 post, that's survival of the fittest.
Yeah, I've seen them where they're talking about like canals and stuff. They're putting solar panels over canal.
Yeah.
there's always unintended consequences.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We do this, well, then this happens.
Right.
But at this point, we got to do something.
Exactly. Yeah.
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 If we don't do anything, we're just going to continue to boil in our oceans.
Right.
That's probably not a good plan.
That's like the people that complain about the plastic bags. They're like, but everything else is packaged in plastic. I'm like, yeah, but you know what? Every little bit helps.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, the next thing we should go after is the packaging.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
God.
You're right. You're pointing out the next step. But the first step is stop using non-reusable bags.
Yeah.
It's funny because now I'm like the guy at work who was, prescient because I've had grocery bags that we have to use for years. For 3 years I've been in that station. And now so you have to have bags. You're welcome.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought really nice canvas bags at the Acme down there for like $1 3 years ago. I bought like 12 of them. They're like the nicest bags I own.
Yeah. That's the problem with some of them. It's hard to wash or clean.
Yeah, these are canvas. Throw them right in the dish, the washer and dryer.
Yeah, that's nice.
They're great. Yeah, I don't like the plastic ones.
Yeah.
They feel chintzy and crappy. And it's like I don't want more plastic. That's the whole point.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you get the nice one that's got like a little insulation to it, so you zip it.
Oh yeah, I've got one of those. I got a huge one from Trader Joe's.
We got one from Whole Foods.
Yeah, it's nice, especially now because we go to the nicer grocery store sometimes. It's a little further away from the house, and you don't want your frozen veggies to be unfrozen.
Wait, you don't want things to thaw and then refreeze?
No, it's bad for them. Yeah, for my understanding, it's like unhealthy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, like dairy products shouldn't come to room temperature, set for a few hours, and then go back in the fridge?
No.
Okay.
No. Definitely not.
Yeah, I was at a barbecue at somebody's house, and there was crab dip that was sitting out for like 3 hours.
That's trash.
And somebody was like, "Oh yeah, I'll pack that up. I'll have it for lunch tomorrow." I'm like, "You're going to have the poops."
Yep.
Ooh, or salmonella or something. My gosh.
Speaking of refrigeration, I hid this story from you, so
Well, you told me part of this story.
Did I tell you the story?
Well, you texted me about a Sawzall.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I had a bad week last week. It wasn't the best week. And to top it off, we were going to go away for the weekend, and I had something I had to do, family related. Yeah. We were going to leave after that. I come home from the event. I'm in a suit, and my wife is yelling at me, "Come in here!" And I'm like, "What the hell?" So she's in the RV.
Woman, I'm in nice clothes.
Right, I'm in nice clothes. I'm in an uncomfortable suit. I just like to go get out of the suit. So she's like, "Look in the fridge," and the fridge is just covered in, I can only assume, our fly larvae eggs, just everywhere up into the freezer because they got in that little plastic part behind the two and into the insulation.
God.
So I'm like, shit. So
you burned the RV down?
No, there was a thought. But we're supposed to go away. Like we're leaving to go to a campsite that night. That's the plan.
Ooh.
And I was kind of like already like, we'll just go in the morning. Screw it. But then this happened. And I was like, oh, God damn it. So
you say, "Woman, why didn't you fix this?"
Well, she starts. So I go inside, get James, come out, and she's like trying to clean it up. And I'm like, I start trying to help her, and then I'm like, oh my God, they're in the insulation of the fridge. Like, there's no way to clean this.
No.
So I'm like, well, what are we gonna do? We can't. I mean, we can't take this with us. This has to come out of the RV.
Yeah.
The door opening for the RV is 22 and a half inches wide. That's important to the story. The thinnest portion of the fridge was 25 inches wide. So, when you have a fridge that you can't get out of an RV, the only solution I have is to Sawzall it. So there I am at like 9 o'clock at night. It must have looked like a lunatic. Sawzalling a fridge quarters to get it out of this freaking RV. Oh my god! But
couldn't you have just taken the door off?
The door of what?
The fridge.
We had already taken the door off.
Oh,
yeah.
How the hell did they get it in there?
So I guess apparently, well, either they had already built it into the RV, like it was, they put that in first, or sometimes they take the back window out of the RV, and then like that's a bigger opening and shove it through.
Wow.
But I was looking at how to do. I don't know. I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because then you're messing with gaskets and.
Yeah. I don't want to screw up everything. Yeah. So yeah, at 9:00 at night, I had to cut up a thing. It was, it was a little cathartic.
I bet. Yeah.
My wife's like, "Do you think that saw is going to cut through?" I said, "I've cut through cars with this thing. Yeah. They don't cut through. They don't cut through this."
Yeah. One way or another, woman, it's going through it.
Yeah. Got her out though.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare.
God.
Yeah. So now I have to get a new fridge for the RV.
That'll fit through the door.
Yeah, that'll fit through the doorway. So we're gonna get a much smaller fridge.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give a shout out to Artillery Ridge Campground in Gettysburg, PA, because they said we understand, and they gave us another date, and just gave us a full. And they didn't give us our money back, but they gave us a full transfer for another date. So we're going later this
delightful.
Year. Yeah, they don't have to do that.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Did you send them pictures of the refrigerator?
No, I didn't. I was like, look, we just had some major mechanical issues, because then we had to spend all day Saturday cleaning up the RV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
because there's metal filings and everything else everywhere.
And just styrofoam everywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So.
God. Were the dogs helping?
No. They were not even near it.
I can just see them barking the whole time.
Yeah. They were not near it. But
I said you should have just tied a rope to the fridge, tied a rope to Atticus, and just go.
Yeah. I don't think that would have worked.
Yeah.
So it was something. It was something.
Yeah.
Then because of that, I then had to drive my mother to the airport on Sunday, because I was supposed to get out of that deal because I was going to be away. It's not bad, but Philly Airport, if anybody's driven to Philly Airport's the best airport to drop somebody off and pick somebody up from, except for the fact that it's full of people from Philly and Delaware.
Oh.
Because you literally get off 95, you go around a ramp, and you go through. There's 2 lanes, people. One says departing, one says arriving. Right?
Well, you're supposed to stay in the opposite lane and then erratically shift to the other lane at the last possible second.
Or do what this guy did, go into the wrong lane, go past the point of no return, and decide, oh, I need to be in the other side, and back up the road into traffic.
Backed up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm. What a lunatic.
What a lunatic. And then everybody's obviously trying to just drop people off, but
yeah,
I mean, it's like Mad Max trying to get through that place. My mother's terminal was like F, I think.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I can kind of see F from here, and here's a clear spot.
Wow.
Get out.
Yeah.
Run for it. Because you got to get her there an hour before, at least an hour and a half before her flight. Yeah. It's such a nightmare.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They gotta work on that crap.
Yeah.
And you can't go in anymore with them. So,
Yeah, you can just act like a cabbie.
Right. You're literally just dropping them off. See ya. Have fun.
Gotta be with you.
Yep. Hope you make it to the terminal. It's kind of that way.
Yeah. I drove round trip 6 hours on Saturday. That was fun.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah, no.
That's not fun.
No. Traffic was traffic.
Yeah.
And I had a backseat driver.
Was it your daughter?
No. It's my father-in-law. Delightful man. I love my father-in-law. But once we got up around DC, he started, well, this. I'm like, and my oldest tried to help. because we have Waze going. I said, well, Pops, Waze gives you turn by turn. You don't have to think about anything. It's going to tell you the next 3 turns. He still kept on. So then that evening as we're leaving, going, turn on Waze, and it has us cutting through DC.
Ugh.
And he's like, well, because there was like 2 accidents on the outer loop or something. I don't know.
Right.
Waze guided us correctly, but
right.
Yeah. He's like, "What? That's taking you through town." It's like, "Yeah." We start going. He's like, "But this is taking you through town." And I was like, "No shit. Here we go." I mean, this is how we're doing it. Oh God. So I was just like, "Hey, look, kids, Washington Monument."
Yeah. Look, it's Big Ben, Parliament.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So, but yeah, in DC, horribly laid out city. The way the streets are at odd angles, and
Oh my
you
God,
can't tell what.
it's insane.
Oh golly day.
Baltimore and DC are the 2 craziest.
Yeah.
I don't understand what the heck they're doing.
Yeah. Well, Baltimore for the most part's okay because most of it's blocks and one-way streets. So it's like, okay, you missed it. You just, circle around, drop back a block, and come back up. But then they have those weird curved streets that go through the middle, and it's like someone should have put their foot down and said, "No, this isn't how this works." Or DC, where everything looks like it's the spokes of a wheel or whatever. Ugh.
Yeah, it's the rays, right? Isn't that the whole point? It's rays coming out of it.
So, yeah, something like that. Well, that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you just gotta go to Northwest or whatever." Look, I'm in a car. I don't have a compass on me right now. No.
Yeah.
God.
Well, I'm driving home from work yesterday after a busy shift.
Yeah.
I'm working 30 hours. I just want to be home.
Exactly.
And I usually get off at the exit before the one I have to, because it's a little slower, but it's usually an easier drive. But I was like, I'm going to go up one more exit, pay the extra toll, and I'll be home faster. I get to the Easy Pass area, and it's just bumper to bumper traffic.
Yeah.
I'm like, son of a, what the hell? So, and all the morons are going through the express lane, which is where the blockage is. So I go around and actually go through the regular lane, and I actually get through that snarl pretty easily. It was a tractor trailer broke down in the express lane.
Oh, nice.
Which is fun.
Nice.
But then I get another mile, and in between that point and the mile, there's nowhere to turn off. You're pot committed at this point. You're screwed. And there was an accident on the other side of Route 1.
Oh, that people were slowing down and looking at.
That was 5 hours earlier in the day is when the accident happened.
Oh my God.
And to be fair to the people, that they were rubber-wrecking for no good reason, there was, for some reason, a fire department vehicle on the wrong side of the highway for 5 hours blocking the left-hand lane.
Oh my God. Tell me you're a volunteer without telling me you're a volunteer.
Yeah, I was like, get this vehicle out of here. What are you guys doing? But at no point did DelDOT, which they have their cutesy little signs all over the road, slow down or Santa's going to be watching you, that they put on there, accident ahead, seek alternate route. Right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you use your stupid signs to start routing people away from the traffic? But no, DelDOT. I'm reading your stupid, the DeLorean went 85, but that doesn't mean you can. I'm freaking, I was raging. Because if they had said, I passed 3 of those signs. If they said, hey, exit 119, there's an accident, go another way, I would have gone at 124 or whatever the heck it is.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Bastards.
Yeah. Harpoons.
Oh my gosh. Harpoons. Well, I would have had to harpoon the volunteer fireman for this one.
That's fine. Yeah. Well, Maryland, we're going to the stupid Bay Bridge. You go from 4 lanes to 2 lanes, back to 4 lanes. And it's like, and everybody knows. I will say, they give you warning. It's like, left lane closed, 1 mile ahead. But there's always that person that's just well, that doesn't pertain to me. I'll just wait till the end.
I'm a special character. I get to go to the end.
God. Guess what, person? You're not.
Yeah. Screw you and everybody who ever taught you anything. Wow. What is this I hear that they're going to build a new Bay Bridge, and they're putting it right next to the old Bay Bridge.
Well, yeah, they did a feasibility study and said, well, the best place for it is right beside the current bridge. I yeah.
Wouldn't it make sense to put it somewhere else and then have
Like
two
south?
south or even north?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anywhere other than right there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Feasibility, my ass.
Yeah.
I was just ranting about traffic.
Yeah. Yeah. I
We
mean,
ranted about the weather and traffic. We're old men.
we are. Yes. Yes. Well, you ready for topic one?
Sure. Ready for topic one. Oh man, I don't know if I've already ranted about this one, so I'm just gonna rant about it.
Good.
Got my haircut the other day because again,
Gosh.
had to wear a suit.
Yeah.
Want to look nice. Part of that is having a haircut. And this is a side rant to my major point, but the poor people who work at sports clips and have to listen to ESPN talking heads talk about sports, I feel so bad for those people.
Horrible. Yeah.
It's insanity.
Yeah.
If I had to listen to Stephen Smith for 8 hours, I think I would blow my brains out. That's torture.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well,
insane torture.
Well, because they're trying to fill that 8 hours, so they're talking about nonsensical stuff like, well, when he ties his left shoe before his right shoe, he's got a 382 batting average. What?
Well, and the worst time of year is right now because there's no football, there's no hockey, there's no basketball, and baseball doesn't matter for another month.
Right.
So right now there's
professional pickleball now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's no major. Oh no, there was while I was getting my haircut, they were showing professional balloon keeping upping.
What?
It was the world champions of balloon keepy uppy. I don't.
Oh my god.
That was on ESPN.
Oh my gosh.
I was like,
that's hilarious.
I'm getting my haircut, and I just looked at the lady and I said, I feel so bad for you that you have to watch this. Oh, thank God. I hate this stuff too. And I'm like, Stephen Smith is a maniac that no one should have to listen to.
No.
But yeah, it was balloon keepy uppy. And they were like talking about it like it was a serious thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it was insane. So that's my side transit rant.
Yeah.
That started before the rant. So then I have to go to this funeral. And maybe I'm out of touch with the current generation, but some of these people that were offenders were older than me. I wore a suit to a funeral.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to wear a suit to a funeral. I'm not saying that you have to wear a suit to a funeral, but you should dress up somberly.
Hey, business casual maybe.
Business casual for, unless the family puts out something saying, absolutely not, we want you to wear this for whatever reason.
Yeah.
You should dress up professionally, I would say.
Yeah.
Men should wear a shirt and a tie.
Yeah.
Suit would be preferred.
Right.
Tuxedo might be overkill.
Yeah. Depending.
But depending.
Yeah.
But you should dress up nice. My second cousin's boyfriend, whatever he was, black ratty hoodie. Just ratted hoodie.
Yeah.
Shorts, white Crocs.
Oof.
Okay.
Hey, he's trying to go for the tuxedo look, white, and black, and
yeah. A woman wore booty gym shorts and a hoodie.
Nice.
Yep.
I see the hood. The hoodie seems to be a consistency here
so far.
Yeah.
Another woman showed up in shorts and some sort of top that just had prints of cats all over it. And that woman was older than me. Like at least a generation older than me.
Wow.
And I wanted to go, so you were in your closet.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, I have to go to a funeral.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear this top.
Yeah. I'm going to wear the billboard that says, I'm the crazy cat lady.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, people showed up in ripped jeans and t-shirts and insanity. Insanity.
Yeah.
So at first I thought, well, maybe it's a generational thing.
Yeah.
But then the people that started coming in later were the older ones who were also dressed like that. And I was left with no answer because I felt like I was raised, you show up to a funeral dressed nicely.
Yeah, it's like most things. There's like an unwritten dress code for things.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
there there should be an unwritten dress code. I think it's not even unwritten. I think that's written. I don't know where it's written, but it should be written somewhere, right? Because you wouldn't show up to a wedding like that,
You would
would
hope
you?
not, but
I mean, unless the bride and groom are like, here, show up in this
yeah,
kind of outfit,
yeah, yeah. We're having a beach wedding, so
right?
khakis and polos, or or Hawaiian shirts or something.
Right. But
Hmm.
I can't
Yeah,
imagine showing up to somebody's my funeral or wedding
yeah,
not dressed up correctly.
yeah. Well,
So maybe it's my
I
fault.
think you've kind of touched on it though. I think it is starting to be like, well, it started as a generational thing, and now some of the older generations just being like, yeah, whatever, because everybody's doing it. Because yeah, it's like, yeah, you tell somebody, hey, it's business casual, and they look at you like you're insane. They don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Because like my oldest was going to talk. Was it? Yeah, she was going to talk to somebody about a job, and I was like, "You're wearing that?" So what do you mean? It's like, well, you have jeans with holes in them, and just a t-shirt. I said, shouldn't you put on like a nice top and, like, I don't know, leggings or something to look a little bit more? Well, it's just a nice stand. It's like, but it's an impression.
yeah, I've showed up to every. I would say business casual, or I don't know what. So business casual to me means slacks, button down shirt, no
Yeah.
tie. That's
Yes.
business casual.
Yep.
I don't know what you call it when you. I guess it's just business when you add a tie to that.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's what I would wear to most interviews
Yeah.
for a
Oh
job.
yeah. Well, so you wouldn't. I I had the honor, pleasure, whatever, of sitting on a Chiefs level interview panel the other day,
Oh boy.
and for the most part, the candidates were, there's suits. One just had shirt and tie. Okay, whatever. There was a gentleman. It didn't look like he'd had a haircut in the last month. A faded blue, baby blue polo, untucked, but looped around on the one side so his cell phone was showing. Slacks. Have no idea if he had a belt on because, again, shirt was untucked. And then Dockers that looked like they had gone through a sand blaster.
Hmm.
Yeah. And in the middle of it, his phone went off, not once, not twice, but thrice.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
You're interviewing for a chief level position.
Um. Yeah. That's. Wait. They were interviewing for a chief level position,
Yeah.
and they weren't in uniform.
Right.
What?
Well, these were outside candidates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were they not wearing their uniform of the department they currently work for?
No.
Then they should be wearing a suit.
Exactly.
Those are your two options in that
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were people in my family who were disappointed that I did not show up in my Class A uniform to this funeral.
Why?
And I wanted to be like, it's reserved for fire department stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I've worn it to funerals of, like, I had a friend who was a police officer.
Right. Yeah. That makes sense.
I wore my Class A uniform to his funeral
Yeah.
because there's going to be people in uniform. He
Yeah.
served in uniform. A
Yeah.
military friend, I might think about that.
Yep.
I wouldn't wear it to some random person's funeral.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just not that this is a random person, but
Right. Still. Yeah. It's. Yeah.
I think if I was interviewing, well, that's not true. I have interviewed for a chief level position and I wore a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would wear a suit. I would not wear any.
Exactly. A suit.
Yeah.
A suit.
It'd
Yeah.
be. Anything else would be insane.
Yeah.
Um,
So with the shirt and tie, how far down should the tie go?
this, I think, is a fashion thing because you and I are old now.
Yeah.
We have lived through multiple fashions of ties.
We have.
Right? We lived through the bolo era,
Yeah.
which is not cool.
No.
We lived through the skinny tie era.
Oh, gosh.
Right? We lived through the power tie, thick ties.
Yeah.
And now I think we're kind of in like a weird in between where ties are just kind of like, I feel like ties used to be like really important and now they're not as important.
Yeah.
I always wear my tie so that basically the tip of it touches my belt buckle.
Belt buckle. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I
so
wear.
It shouldn't stop just below your xiphoid?
No.
No?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
I don't even know how that would be possible.
I don't know either, but yeah, I saw that and I just kind of,
Unless you were
a choice was made.
tucking the other end of the tie in behind it,
like, or unless you borrowed your 5-year-old cousin's tie.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, oh gosh, yeah. I was like, and I looked at one of the other individuals on the panel and just kind of, and they did the same kind of, yeah.
But to be fair, it drives me nuts that my uniform tie is not long enough.
Yeah.
The tie that they issue me for work is not long enough to my tastes.
Well, get a new one.
Well, then I have to buy my own personal one.
No. They've got other sizes in there.
Do they?
Yeah. There's other lengths. Yeah, because you can't have one that fits like a Kara and then that's one that fits a Copeland. Because you'll end up with the tie at the xiphoid.
Yes. Yeah, mine's just a little too short for me. It's not terrible, but it's a little too short for me, for my taste. I actually want to probably buy a real tie. I hate clip-ons.
I got one of the zipper ones.
What?
Yeah, you haven't seen those? They have it in supply.
What does that mean?
So it's the tail end of it it's like a zipper with teeth inside the knot. So you open it up, you put it on, and you just zip, adjust it to your neck.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm not doing that.
Nah, it's better than a clip-on.
Sure, just get a tie.
Yeah, I know, but
learn to tie.
Yeah, and I used to be. You would think that I wore a tie all the time, but I mean, I could tie like a double Windsor and stuff, and now I'm like fumbling and trying to figure it out.
See, I can only tie one knot, but I can tie that knot correctly every time. It's because I worked at a Italian restaurant where we had to wear ties every day.
Yeah.
And ever since then, well, I did go to a prep school too, so we wore ties there.
Never learned how to tie a bow tie.
Me either. You know why? Because they look stupid.
Bow ties look good with a tuxedo.
No, they don't. They don't.
Come on, Bill Nye looks sharp with his bow
they look
tie.
Stupid. I'm sorry.
No, he looks sharp.
I'm sorry, world. I'm gonna go out on a. I get it. You're kooky. You're wearing a bow tie. It still looks stupid. They look stupid. Everyone who wears a bow tie, you're doing it ironically.
Some of them aren't though.
You are doing it ironically. Subconsciously, your brain's going, I want to be kooky. I'm going to wear this stupid tie.
What was that one orthopod in Salisbury? Oh, Dr. Greco. He always had a bow tie on. Always. Kooky.
If you were an older gentleman, it makes sense sometimes. Yeah. That's a generational thing, I think, the bow tie. Now, everybody just looks stupid.
Yeah.
They look so dorky.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What about a cummerbund?
No, it looks terrible.
Yeah. Just go with a vest.
Just wear a vest. Yeah. I like tuxedos without either. Yeah. Just close the jacket.
Yeah. What is the distinguishment between a tuxedo and a suit? Is it the cut?
Probably.
Yeah, it's got to be something.
I think
tails.
I think a tuxedo to me is more about the accoutrements for the suit.
Yeah. There's always the special tuxedo shirt.
Right. There's the shirt with the weird buttons and cufflink. I wouldn't wear cufflinks on a regular shirt. You know.
Yeah. You see the people that are just going to a meeting and like you said, they're business, so they just have a shirt and tie.
Yeah,
and they've got their cufflinks in. It's like, okay, come on now.
Yeah, it just looks it looks like an '80s gangster. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Tuxedo with tails. I know not.
Depends.
I've
Oh,
never worn one.
here's some. So a suit, the lapel matches the suit. Tuxedo, the lapel is satin or something to stand out from the suit.
Oh,
Regular suit has regular buttons. Tuxedos have covered buttons. And
yes.
then suit pants have no piping. Tuxedo pants have piping.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes just tuxedos have gotten wacky because like they have like the
Oh
thick
yeah.
collar lapels and the
Oh
thin.
yeah.
I just they look weird.
Hmm.
I, who wears a tuxedo except for at a wedding anymore?
Yeah. Or conductors,
That's fair.
like musical conductors, not
Yeah, yeah, not train
like train
conductors.
conductors. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's like, I mean, you talked about it earlier. Wearing your Class A. The only time you wear it really is if somebody died.
Or a promotional process. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just kind of That's why I wore it at that function I went to a couple weeks ago because somebody there was like, there was four of us in Class A's, and I was like, yeah, I never get to wear this at a happy time, so I'm going to wear this at a happy time.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but I would always, always rather be overdressed than underdressed.
yeah yeah.
Yeah,
I have always wanted to get a fitted suit. I've always just bought off the rack
yeah,
suits. I've always wanted to buy a fitted suit, and it's one of my complaints about our Class A's. They're sack coats. Like
oh yeah,
they they are the lowest bidder, and it's not ours Class A's, but it's all fire department Class A's.
oh yeah.
They're like the lowest bid jackets with the lowest bid paint. Like that should be your it should be your nicest looking piece of clothing you own. You know, our dumb hats. I just hate those hats. I hate them.
Yeah, they're pretty dumb.
They're pretty dumb. They don't even
Yeah.
function as hats. What do they function as?
Well, it's a cover.
It's not a cover. We're not in the military, and
I know,
covers
but
are
that's what
hats.
I know.
And covers actually function as hats.
Yeah. Were you
Yeah.
supposed to wear it like super low on your nose so
No.
you have to lean all the
No.
way back to
No.
see?
No. No.
Like these kids and their stupid hair nowadays. Have you seen these young men with the stupid haircuts?
No,
Well, they
everybody's
just
stupid.
kind of swoop their hair. I
Yeah,
saw a young man who had to tilt his head all the way back. So he was looking down his nose so he didn't trip over things because his stupid hair was like a wave cascading down his face.
but he looked magnificent.
He looked like an idiot. God. Well, and
Just
I was going off on that, and a friend of ours was over, and she was like, "That's how my son has his hair." I was like, "I'm sorry, but he looks like an idiot." She's like, "I know." And I was like, "Do you need me to record a message? Uncle Chris says you look like an idiot." She's like, "Yes, please." So I did. Yeah. So I hope she went home and played that for the child, and he cried.
nice.
Yeah. I wish there was just like you said, that dress code for all events. Like when you signed up for an event, it said, "Here's the dress code."
Yeah.
So you're not playing the guessing game.
Well, or you should have if you're hosting an event, and I guess funerals would be tough because you don't want to be presumptuous of people and
Well, put a memo out. Don't look like a slob.
but yeah, don't look at you shouldn't have to though.
Yeah.
You should already know.
Yeah, but look at how casual people are now. Walk through a Walmart or a Target or something, and the quote unquote clothing that humans wear.
Quote unquote, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
to be fair, uh, I take full advantage of being a comfy man now. I rarely wear like constrictive clothing on my days off.
You just wear like a Benedict monk suit or something.
No, but like I don't sit around in shorts with a belt anymore. I wear shorts with elastic bands.
Yeah.
They're not as bad as they used to be when we were kids.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But the people that have like wear their bedroom slippers everywhere.
Oh god, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the people that wear pajama bottoms out in public are
Oh yeah. Yeah.
monsters.
And especially the
Monsters.
people, there are so many people. Look, I'm all about you do you and everything, but there are certain people that spandex should not be involved with.
Yes. Yeah, I'm one of them. I'm a
But
monster when I go out on my bike ride. I get it.
but you but that's one. You're going out to ride your bike and everything. You are not walking down the promenade
No, no,
in your spandex.
no, I'm not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
We just
yeah,
we've lost sight of that. That is very true.
yeah,
We've lost sight of like societal norms.
yeah.
Um, and it was more like I said. This funeral really pointed out to me that I'm the asshole because I'm the only one who has a problem with it.
No, no, you're not.
There were 3 people in that funeral with a suit. 3. Yeah. I mean,
You, the officiant, and
nope. Efficient was not. He was in
oh,
his little priest collar but no jacket.
oh, okay,
It was my uncle, I guess
okay.
you call him, and then some other kid.
My, we, I guess that's what we call it.
Well, he's like my aunt's second husband.
Oh, okay.
So I guess still
It's like,
technically
yeah,
uncle.
that's Uncle Fred.
Yeah, I don't even call him that. I just call him by his first name.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, he wore a suit. I wore a suit, and then one other random kid wore a suit.
Okay.
One of the cousins wore a nice dress, and then freaking white. What's that kind of boots?
Uggs,
No,
Crocs,
no.
Doc Martens.
Yes, Doc Martens. Like patent leather white Doc Martens. I'm like,
Nice.
it's not appropriate.
She related to Cousin Eddie.
They're cool. They're cool shoes. Not
Yeah,
funeral.
but yeah, no, no.
Yeah, yeah.
We just need uniforms.
We just need uniforms. I am so worried that I'm gonna have to get a real job one day. I'm not gonna wear
No,
a uniform. I'm not gonna know what to do.
no.
I'm not gonna have clothes.
Yeah. Let's say there for a while. I had a very nice closet full of like nice shirts and stuff when I was teaching, and then yeah,
Yeah,
so the funny thing is like the closet, makes the neck shrink.
that's definitely the closet's fault. I don't even. I mean, I have a few dress like I only own one suit. Well, 2 suits, I think technically.
Yeah.
Um,
I have a
but
suit and I have a sport coat.
hmm, I don't own a sport coat. I don't think. I don't know. I'd have to look.
Yeah, yeah, I have a sport coat.
If I ever get a real job, I'm gonna have to like, get a real wardrobe.
Yeah,
It's been 20 plus years in uniform at this point.
your wife will love that.
But no, she'll be mad. I'll have to have a closet.
Oh, I thought she, but yeah, she gets to dress you.
She's not gonna dress me. No, no, no. I don't trust her ability to dress me. Well, that's my topic. It's just ranting about clothes.
Yeah,
We've ranted about the wind. We've
yeah,
ranted about the weather,
God,
electricity, and clothes, and
yeah,
the young punks wearing whatever they want.
yeah. Should I rant about the lawn? I mean,
You should bring us home with slackers or something. I don't know.
ooh, gosh, yeah, yeah. All right. So my topic. I don't know how up to date you are on this kind of stuff, but so I went and saw the Barbie movie last weekend with my family.
Sure, heard it was great.
I enjoyed it, yeah, but I see all this like negativity and anger about it. I don't know what kind of broken human would be upset about that.
There's negativity about it. I honestly didn't look at the news for like 3 days, and it was the greatest thing I ever did. So I didn't know there was any negativity about the movie. I've only heard from other people that it was great.
Yeah, I thought it was good, but yeah, I've seen people saying how it's man bashing and stuff like that. And I gotta say, if you watch that movie and you felt threatened, you might want to look in a mirror because
maybe maybe it's okay that you get bashed then.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I laughed out loud a few. There were a couple times it kind of drug on. I mean, that's any movie,
sure.
but yeah, I laughed. It was the characters were engaging, and the narration had its funny parts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had not.
like at one
Well,
part they were supposed to like Margot Robbie,
Robbie.
Robbie. She's Barbie, the original Barbie or whatever, like stereotypical Barbie. I think is what they call her.
Oh, spoilers.
They say it in the ad.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. But she's supposed to be like all like questioning herself and everything, so she's quote not pretty anymore. And like they, do this soft focus on her, and the narrator comes in and she's like, perhaps in the future, if they do a movie like this, they should have someone more relatable than Margot Robbie to look as the unpretty one.
Eh,
It's like it's hilarious.
well, one of the best things that I've done is that I have curated my phone
Yeah.
and other internet sources to not show me movie reviews,
Yeah.
and because I just don't click on them, so it doesn't show them to me. So I don't see
Yeah.
this stuff anymore because I don't. I have learned that unless you're a friend of mine, I don't want your opinion about a movie. Yeah, uh, because people are just looking for things to be mad about, right?
Yeah.
It's just you want to be upset about that movie. You're going into that movie looking to be upset.
Yeah. And my thing is, how are you uh, so well to do that you can afford to just go to the movies to be upset?
I mean, it's not like the movies, right? Or are people even really watching them? Are they just
Yeah.
you know
Whoa, whoa,
going
whoa,
off
whoa,
on
whoa.
them?
No one on the internet would ever throw out an opinion or a view on something they hadn't really, partaken of. No one
Yeah,
ever does
sure,
that.
yeah,
No, no, no,
yeah,
no, no. That's like one of the rules of the internet. You can't post unless you've, vet that you've actually participated in something.
yeah. I just
Yeah.
and I would
Yeah.
not. I don't. I've learned not to get involved in those things. I have opinions on movies, and yes, some of them are strong, but I wouldn't share them. I mean, we all know about one of them. But that's because Peter Jackson's a criminal.
Criminal.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah,
it's
I
a
mean,
difference.
it, yeah, I don't get it. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't. The best part about the world is we can just ignore those people.
Yeah, that's
You know,
true.
you know. If you think that the Barbie movie is bashing you, then maybe you shouldn't watch the Barbie movie,
Yeah, right.
right?
Yeah,
Like I wouldn't. Personally, I wouldn't think the Barbie movie was for me. Like if my wife wants to go see it, I'll go see it with her, but I wouldn't be
yeah,
expecting it to be like catered to me. It's
right.
about Barbie
Yeah,
for God's sakes.
yeah,
I didn't watch the. No, if I watched the GI Joe movie and they were like, "You, Ron Wismer, are a terrible person," I would be personally upset.
yeah,
But I, I I would not watch the Barbie movie and get upset.
yeah. I don't understand.
I
I
think
don't know.
just you can watch a movie and be upset because they are getting so expensive to watch.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
but like the
there's
views and everything, it's like people are like, oh, it's just super feminism and this and that. It's like,
so
who cares? Yeah,
yeah, who
great.
cares?
Yeah,
Women can have movies that are focused towards women.
yeah,
That's okay.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
the same thing that all these companies are facing with diversity. God forbid there be a Miss Marvel who's not white.
yeah,
You know, the way people reacted to that, or you know, I think Brie Larson
yeah.
as Captain Marvel was delightful.
Yes,
I enjoyed that movie. I enjoyed all of her. I haven't seen the newest one yet, but that's not on her. That's on me.
yeah.
Um, I enjoyed those movies, and I thought she was delightful. People went after her like crazy. I cannot really understand why.
Again, people just. Yeah, I think you hit it earlier. Some people just like to hate,
Hmm.
and
Yeah,
I feel sorry for them.
yeah. I mean, you.
You
I
have
think.
to wake up and like choose to be that angry.
Yeah, I think like the Marvel movies have spoiled a generation of moviegoers. Like in that they did such a great job. Like there's no way anyone could have pulled off Tony Stark better than Robert Downey Jr. did
Oh
Tony
yeah,
Stark,
yeah,
right? Like that.
right.
that depiction is, and I think the
Well, some would equate that right up there with the castings that Peter Jackson had in The Hobbit.
But then, same thing with Captain America and all of
Yeah.
those movies. Like, they were so good, they knocked them out of the park. And now that generation of dorks,
Yeah.
because I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about the dorks who are like, I want to be angry about things because I'm not getting the movie I want to watch. They don't have anything but to be mad about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they just, because you're not going to get the Avengers again.
Right. No, no.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
They, and that's a problem, is that people, I think, like, every movie should be the Avengers. And if you remember, not even every movie leading up to the Avengers was the Avengers.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
The
what, like 43 projects now that Marvel's done or
It's
something?
insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody's going to be, not every one out of 43 are going to be the knock it out of the parks. Because
Yeah.
if they
And guess
were,
what? And some of those that don't knock it out of the park, you'll still really enjoy.
yeah, you can enjoy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movies who, like, there's parts of the Lord of the Rings movies that I actually enjoy. They're still terrible movies, but you can enjoy those parts.
Yeah. Or that's like, yeah, the movies that are considered, overall just like, bad movies or, whatever. It's, yeah. Some of those are just fun popcorn movies.
Yeah, you don't like. I watched Cocaine Bear. My wife and I watched. It was amazing. It was great. I'm
Yeah.
not going to say it's going to win an Oscar. That's like, but it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I watched the movie.
Yeah.
That's all I want out of a movie. I don't really want serious thoughts and stuff in my movies. I just want to enjoy them.
No, if I want serious thoughts, I'll watch a documentary.
Yeah, I'll just read a book.
Yeah.
I did. I did. I don't even know who Adam Levine, is that his name?
Adam Levine. Adam Levine. Why does that
He's a
name sound familiar?
actor, comedian guy.
Adam Levine.
I don't know. He's in stuff that I've never seen. But he said, like, the Marvel movies have ruined comedy because they were funny. What?
Adam Levine is the guy from Maroon 5.
Adam something then. I don't know.
Adam Sandler.
No, definitely not Adam Sandler. He's from God, Workaholics. Is that the name of a show?
I don't know.
Yes.
Adam Driver? No,
that guy.
Adam
Devine.
Adam Driver is
it's Adam Devine.
Adam Devine.
Devine. But he was saying that they've ruined comedies because there were funny bits in those movies. What? What are you talking about?
What an idiot.
Yeah. The Marvel movies had funny bits, and that's what made them great. As we talked about over the last decade of this podcast.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons we don't like a lot of the DC movies, is they just don't connect with audiences.
Oh, I know the guy you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, God. He's in a horrible movie on Netflix called The Outlaws.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. No, don't watch it.
I won't.
Yeah. But yeah. I don't really pay attention to a lot of, like you said, you curate and you listen to the people that are important.
Yeah.
To you and your viewpoints.
I would much rather listen to my friend talk about a movie than anyone else.
Oh, yeah.
I know I have a friend who is like a puppy dog about every movie. He loves every movie. He's never talked bad about a movie. And I know that if he ever does talk bad about a movie, I'm never going to watch that movie because it's the biggest pile of crap ever. But, you just got to curate your friends a little bit. You know which one's opinions matter.
Right. Yeah.
Don't go to the internet looking for it. I wish the internet was better.
Yeah.
I wish it was about positivity instead of negativity.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a big part of why. Well, I'm sure part of it is also like recognition and understanding things, but social media and the internet has been such a negative impact on people's mental health. Yeah.
I think social media is, going to be a real problem for the next generations to deal with.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine you go to your job interview in your dungarees and your Crocs, and they say, well, on X you only have 58 followers, and you've only sent out 838 likes or something. I don't know if you're right for our company.
Yeah. that's going to be my problem because I don't post anything on social media, and you know,
Nothing but foot
if
pics, dude. Just start it now. A foot pic a day.
foot pick a day,
Yep.
but it's just I if some company was like, "You're a ghost. What's wrong with you?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I don't post social media.
Gosh.
I don't
Wait,
see the benefit."
but again, not every company. Like, yes, if you were applying to be a like PR person for somebody, they should look at that. But if you're just
I
going to
have
be the
I
gate
have looked
tender.
at jobs, and because of how social media is now, it becomes a big part of a lot of people's jobs. And like, I had a job for a part-time job location, and they talked about social media, and I was like, I tell you, this I have no social media presence. It's not going to happen. You're not going to find me.
Yeah.
Um, because you're not looking for a PR job. I was a bartender job, but they were literally like talking about social media in the bartender interview.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's so important, community engagement and everything.
Huh. I guess. Yeah.
Not to me. My community is 6 people. Yeah, that's all I want in life.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, folks. He doesn't want to tell you about his secret foot life.
No, I think we're gonna. There's
$5 a toe, 20 for the whole foot.
In 10 years, you're gonna have like people who are considered monks because they're not on social media.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but stay on social media. It's not good for you.
Yeah. Or especially the people that just like are nonstop. It's just like, no. I say my kids, they're like, yeah, I sent you a reel. Did you watch it? Well, no, I'm reading a book.
What the heck's a reel?
Ugh. It's a short little video kind of thing on Instagram.
My wife sends me stuff like TikTok and Instagram things all the time. She's like, "Look at this clip." I'm like, "I don't. I don't have these things.
Yeah.
Why would you send them to me?"
You should still be able to open them though.
Yeah, but I don't want to. Why would I want to?
Yeah.
Well, I think we're nearing the end, and you haven't asked me about Baldur's Gate, so I don't know what's
Because
going
I
on.
don't want you to spoil anything. I know you're enjoying yourself.
Oh my god, I'm so enjoying myself.
Yeah.
It is so good.
I've got T minus 22 days.
Then I can be done my first campaign,
Yeah.
and I can jump into your campaign as a co-op.
Yeah.
I have decided. I made a conscious decision. I'm not going to multiclass my first character.
Wow.
I'm not going to multiclass.
Okay.
I'm not going to multiclass.
Yeah. Next episode. Well, I've multiclassed.
I've multiclassed 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a sorcerer, paladin, artificer.
I'm not going to multiclass. Yeah. No. I'm playing a bard, and I'm enjoying it. It's great.
Do you play the lute?
A liar.
A liar.
Actually.
Okay.
Yeah. I found a. I can't tell you.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not a spoiler, but I found a liar that's cool. So.
Oh yeah, I bet. And see, that's the thing with games like that. You find something you're like, ooh, I could roll this character and play. Use this. Or do they kind of gauge it toward what your character is?
Well, you're gonna find a use for everything, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but it sucks. Like if you're rolling a wizard and you're like, oh yeah, here's this great sword +4, or with Vorpal or whatever.
But you got companions.
Ah, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You got companions.
Yeah.
I have not seen Minsker Boo yet.
Yeah, but you said you're only in Act 1?
Yeah.
God, it's got to be coming up. They better.
I have a feeling I know where they are.
Yeah.
But I'm not there yet.
Okay.
So I have seen. I've been reading every book.
Oh yeah.
I've been crazy. I've been reading every book.
Yeah.
And a book that I just read, I was like, oh, I hope I can see that.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's like?
I guess I didn't realize that some stories cross into this. Because I read some of these D&D books so long ago.
Yeah.
That I forgot that they were in the same universe as Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Yeah. It's big. Looks like I'm playing Final Fantasy 16, and I think I'm getting close to the end. But it's been playing so long because yeah, I'm not skipping any dialogue or anything. So I was like, this is great writing. This is a great story. I want to hear everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, what's that? You have a quest for me? I would love to sit here for 10 minutes and listen to you talk about things.
I might lose my mind in Baldur's Gate though, because on my map is a quest marker that I cannot figure out what I have as a quest there.
Oh no!
Everything I've gone there 4 times. I've made sure that I've gotten everything, and it's still showing up as an active quest marker.
Oof.
I don't know what I'm missing.
Mm.
I'm not going to move on from the area until I figure it out.
God, yeah. And that's one of the things you're like, oh, I could just look it up, and then you see some other kind of spoiler or something.
Yeah,
You're
no,
like,
I know.
God damn it!
Don't want that.
Yeah.
If it gets to that point, I might have to look something up, because I literally have been through this. It's a small zone, and I can't figure it out.
Yeah. So I've had instances like that in other games, and I have, so I don't see anything else, asked my wife to look it up and say, oh, you need to pick up the red book and put it over here. Got it. Cool. That's all I need to know. No more.
I think if I told my wife that, she'd be like, "You're an idiot. Shut up." But it's a great experience. It's been awesome so far.
Yeah.
I did figure out that flipping to watch a YouTube video while I was walking in the main area was causing it to crash.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
But I think they fixed that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
I saw they just pushed out a hot fix yesterday.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Must have been last night, because I literally logged in this morning and had to
Mm.
update my drivers again.
Go play TurboTax, you nerd. I gotta update my drivers and make sure this and my RAM and this and that.
Let me ask a question. How much Baldur's Gate are you playing right now?
That was the decision on Larian.
But how much are you playing? And I'm playing my TurboTax Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
And I think, folks, that's a good point to end.
It is. Take care, folks.
Take care, folks.